Welcome back, everyone. So we're going to be doing something a little different today. So I mentioned that in the last video at the very end, and we're going to be trying to survive in pretty much the mainland area. I haven't really done this because I survived mainly on the, island type of maps. We've done a little bit like in this one right here, and then Athens and Sparta, and, this one over here. So we're going to do a little bit of a different style, or pretty much a different approach to this, and we're going to be picking this one. Why is this one 14 families 70? Why is this one recommended? Good choice if you feel about okay, I'm kind of curious about this. Let's play as this one and see how well this goes, because I'm kind of curious why this one's recommended than any of the other bigger ones around us. Oh my god. Okay, we might be cooking here. We need about 75 wood extracted, so that's gonna be fun. So let's get this started. Let's see what we are working with. Got a lot of olives. We got a lot of grapes. Okay, so it's pretty much olives and grapes and a wheat down here. That's very interesting. That's also kind of problematic. Is there no marble? There is none. Okay, well that's... Oh, there is one. Okay, so there's one right there. Well, this is going to be difficult because they're pretty separated. We want the wheat, we want the grapes, and the, olives. So I'm trying to think of how we can go about this, but I don't think there's an easy way about this. I think we're going to have to just take our losses, is what I'm thinking, and just put ourselves up here. And yeah, they're like really close to each other too. Where can I put this? So we would be close enough to get the marble, and we can easily get some extra. So we can maybe get olives, berry. Okay, so we can easily get that. Let's put ourselves right about here. Yeah, let's put ourselves right about here, and let's put our market right more in the middle over here, so we have room to work with. And of course, we're gonna pause the game. And let's try to get something going. So we're just going to be doing a casual gameplay here, trying to get our ambitions out of the way. Nothing really too crazy, like taking over our friends. Actually, yeah, our friends. Okay, except for these small guys. We actually have a lot of nice people around us too, and it's pretty quiet in this corner. Let's see what we're working with though. Could we actually buy bronze over here? That's not good. Ooh, they do. Okay, that I'm gonna remember that for later. So let's get ourselves started here. Oh, did not mean to start the game. Let's build a townhouse right about here. I'm gonna build one. Yeah, I'll build two. Oh, it needs urban. Okay, kind of weird. Let's put it, yeah, we'll put it right about here. We'll let these guys go crazy, let them build up, and then we'll be right back, because I'm just gonna try to get it. Well, actually, we can get one of those grape farms right now. Let's get you out of the way. We can do it like this. Can we push you all the way back? Okay. Steep terrain, and all right, I don't want to overtake the olives, so let's pause it. Let's see if we can possibly do this, and then olive field. All right, we should be good. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be good if we do something like this. And I'm trying to think this through really quick. I could just line it up. We could just do something like this though, and that would work. I'm gonna try to get these two out of the way. I don't think that's gonna be a good idea, but we're gonna try it anyway, we could just get that. We're gonna leave that there, and what we could do is just something like this and work with what we got here, and hopefully we can get the olives and then the grapes going. So I think this is the grape farm, so we're gonna get the grapes, and then once we are able to, we're gonna get olives for the next consumption good. We are doing something a little different here. Now, I checked out the map and I was trying to see who we can trade with nearby, and thankfully our neighbor, I'm not even going to say that word because someone's going to, tell me in the comments how to say it, and I'm not going to remember. So our neighbor right here, who's actually really close to us, thankfully we do have a trading family. So we were able to sell resources right off the bat, and we are currently selling grapes to these guys, which is pretty good, as you can see, making some money. And of course we have some negative, but I'm trying to work on that right now. And I did forget to put roads to my resources for my logging camp. This one had resources to it, I mean a road to it, but this one didn't. So I was kind of wondering, why isn't anything being built? And yeah, So I did make 2 wood, logging camps because, why not? I noticed it did help me off early game, so I might as well. And then we can possibly get rid of it later. And I might just keep it, maybe just take it like low request, like priority. But we are getting this quarry out of the way so we can actually sell marble as early as possible, since it is a good resource to trade. And we can sell it to one of these two. There's a lot of strong people near us, which is very, unnerving to me, I want to say, because my goal is just for the ambitions, and I don't want to be taken over. No one wants to be taken over. And just like looking at all these guys around me, we got 4, we got 4, we got, where was it? There was another one. Oh, I think it was down here. 4, 5. Yeah, like these guys, they are in raiding distance. So it is kind of worrisome to me that these guys are all around me, looking at me, being like, oh, he's an easy guy. But I'm trying to build up as quickly as possible, and ooh, that's a great start. I'm trying to build up as quickly as possible so we can, get ready to defend ourselves. And looking at the military, oh, they can go all around us. Wait a minute, how can they go up? Oh, those guys over there. Okay, we do need another consumption good, which is going to be a little tricky here. I think my good one might be. What is a good one? We could. No, we can't do religion. Well, actually, we could do religion. Oh, we could. It'll put us in debt a little bit, but you know what? If we can get this out early game, I ain't gonna complain. Let's put this bad boy right about here. I think that would be a good placement. Yeah, placement right there would be good, especially for religion. We can get this one up and out of the way, and then we should be good. We're trying to get ourselves a little bit happier here. I'm gonna get ourselves out of debt to, get our happiness a little better, but it looks like we're doing a good job on that. And yeah, we should be good on this one. Once we're out of the way and get this building done, we should be good on marble, and then we can also trade that one out, or we can just keep it in stockpile. But my goal is to, of course, export it out. And we do have to sell our wood, so I might try to do that next. We do have a lot of building, like, you would normally think these guys are good on wood, but I don't know if they are. Let's see here. Oh, we can sell to you. I think that would be a good one. So actually, now we're gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna wait till all these buildings are done before I start exporting wood, because I like these to get done as quickly as possible. Because I'm gonna try to be a little bit more aggressive in my gameplay right now, because I feel like I'm a little bit more behind, and I do want to get. Yeah, I do want to get that bronze, so I want to start keeping that trade. I don't want to cancel it. I want to keep it going. Well, actually, wait. They're +1. They're +2. They can still rate us. I want to get them to at least a opinion 3, and then we can go, trade with these guys and try to get their opinion of us up. But, oh, they are aggressive stance, but so are they. Oh, boy. That is not a good sign for me. Okay, so I did something a little risky here, and I did a lot of pre-building, and I'm surprised that they haven't really worked much on the marble, area, but it is pretty far away, so looking back on it now, it makes sense. But as you can see, no, we're not going to revoke our tariffs. Get out of here with that. I hate that so much. Anyway, so oh, that is just great. Anyway, so I didn't create a festival to really help us out here, and that is not good at all, having that finished. I was hoping playing the state. Oh my god. Okay. But I was hoping this can finish so we can actually get religion, but it's not going to happen. So we're going to actually have to work on other things like this. So we're going to try to make this olive press and try to get something going here so we can, not die at the very beginning of this game. We can put this guy, urban. I want to like pause here for a second so I can actually kind of collect myself. Think of what we're going to do. I want to keep the houses around here and push it up maybe this way or maybe even this way since we have a nice little field. I think olive press would be good, so we're going to try to put that bad boy right about here, have a nice little road connection, and focus on getting this guy up and running so we can, get ourselves going. What is that? Okay. There we go. Don't know what that was about. I think this would be an easy one to set up, so we should be good. And it seems like the festival is over, which is not good. So we're going to try to get this hopefully up and survive the best we can here. But we are in a drought, so I'm actually going to cancel our trade here, since we're going to need it a lot back at home, since we are going to be using it. And our time of money is over. And where is it? So we got an olive press, so now we need about a winery, which should be good. We're gonna put this guy right about over here. Maybe like right here. Maybe, yeah, right here might work. So we have like nice little lines going through. So we can get these two guys going, and we should be good, hopefully, on these two. Hopefully this gets made really quickly so we can actually have a consumption good, and then people are not as upset. But as you can see, we do have a lot of families here. We have about 10 families, which is kind of interesting me, and we're gonna have even more, which is kind of worrying me as well, since I think I might have gone a little too aggressive here. So I have to think of a way to really work things out and make it so we don't die, or like, you know, not die but fail. And I think the only way to go about this is just waiting and prioritizing certain buildings when they come up. We have this bad boy up, so I think we should maybe focus on this one next, and then have this one come in later. So we're going to change this to a wine, and we should hopefully be good once these two are built. And not make any more homes. We're just going to have to build upon with what we have already, and then once we need more consumption goods, we'll plan it out. I think my next goal is going to be going over down here, getting wheat, and we won't be able to use it as a consumption good. However, we will be able to use it midway for pigs, and then maybe make a storage area, so once they're done making wheat, they can bring it up here, halfway point, it fills it up, and then they can take from it whenever they need. I feel like that might be a good plan to counteract how far it is, but we'll have to wait and see later if it works. And please, we cannot get conquered, or else we are going to most likely failed. And yes, they are finally building those homes. Oh, we are barely gonna do it. We're barely gonna make it above 50, I think, but that is fine. So it's gonna go up to 80. That is good. We definitely need to hold the festival whenever we can. Yeah, so once this tariff is gonna, oh my god, I'm gonna hate that. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. Well, stop feeling scared. Like, I love when you're, like, in the worst moment possible, they're all like, oh yeah, we need all of these things as well. And it's like, guys, stop it. Okay, so once that tariff thing happens, we're not going to be in a good place there. But, oh my god, we're just barely holding things out here. So, I think my goal here is going to be placing a stoa. I put our, you know, innovation focus on civics, so we can actually get fortified positions to actually, you know, get defenses whenever the time comes, because I feel like we're going to be outnumbered most of the time. But we do have a nice military strength of 3 right now, which is pretty good. That's where I want it to be. Ooh, 100%. So this is going to suck. I could hold it off, but it costs 5. I ain't going to do that. We can go for a stoa though. It's going to put us in debt a little bit, but that is fine. We're going to try to get happiness up as much as we can here. Can I put it like right over here? Okay, that works. Some people are gonna have like 2 happiness. That is great for me. So let's put this bad boy right about here, and let's hope we can build this one up really quickly to increase our happiness. Now, of course, we're going to be in a little bit of debt, but I double checked that and we should be fine. As long as our happiness stays pretty decent, we should be good. It's going to be like -1 happiness for everyone because we failed the demand, which is going to keep pretty much almost everyone on neutral, is what I'm thinking. But if we can get this up, we should be good. We should have an excess amount of marble, but not anymore, I guess. But I think overall we're doing decent. We just have to wait for everything to settle down. I am making another olive field, but we're gonna have to wait for people to manually do it themselves, which is gonna take time, but I think we can hold out here. But I think our little town looks a little nice here, you know? I'm not gonna do anything crazy like, you know, make enemies with everyone, but I should maybe start looking out and starting to trade with everyone. But this is going to be a good first step on trying to get ourselves out there. So let's see what we can even, you know, sell to people. So we could sell wine to this guy who is 4 away, so that would be nice. We do have a lot of wine, so it would make sense. But I do want to sell marble, since it is one of those resources which we do have, we're not going to always use, and would just be great to trade out. So I think up there would be good. And okay, so that happened, and we're still good. We're still at above 50, and that's all that matters to me. Wow. Okay, so that one demand, or that one place I was kind of worried about, where are they? I think they are down. No, is it close by? It is close by. It's these people right here with 4 military. I think we can win this. We're gonna refuse. Now, I think we need to start really pushing for defense here, which they're gonna be attacking. Let's see here. They are on our right-hand side more, but they're definitely gonna be like, yeah, they're definitely gonna be down here. So that means we need to make defenses up over this way. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be the way to go here, because I don't really want to do that. Well, actually, 310. I'm gonna wait on that one. Actually, I don't want to put myself in debt again because I don't want people to be like, oh, we have to worry about debt. I'm not gonna worry about that. We're gonna focus on getting this up. We're gonna trade, get our money up, and then we'll focus on defenses. I want to get at least maybe 2, maybe 3 towers around here since we do have a lot of aggressive neighbors. So we could expect getting attacked a lot, and having them on the high ground is always a benefit. Ooh, okay, so we have our soul up, which is good, fantastic. People are happy. Somewhat, we do have some unhappiness, which is fine. I don't care. I'll deal with that later. But I am trading with them, the people who did threaten me, because they are pretty much one of the only people close by that is selling or willing to buy the wood. So we're gonna hope we do this and their opinion goes up, and then we won't really have issues with them later, because they did want money from us, but we did refuse. So it is going to work out, hopefully, like like a lot quicker than I have it already. But we can pretty much trade with everyone in this area. How do you have, wait, oh, they sell fish. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's see here, who can we trade with? So we got cloth down there. We can sell bronze to them, but I'm not going to do that. Official trade, wait a minute, did I press the wrong one? Wait, did I? Oh, I learned the wrong one. Oh, I meant to do the roads. Whoops. I mean, hey, this works as well, you know? Now we can actually trade a little farther, which is pretty good, because now we can trade with these guys who is farther away. We can't trade with you, but we can trade with you. So we're going to do that. We're going to have 2 resources going on, which is great, actually. We're exporting them out, and we're not really importing resources. So we honestly could just sit here and get some of these done, but we need about 14 families, which we are actually pretty much there, are almost there, because we did it early game. So gonna have to be careful going forward though to make sure we can supply all these guys. Might make another field just to keep up with the olives, possibly. Tholos, let's see here, I think that's over here. Let's get this out of the way. I think I know what it is. I think it's a big circle one, circle building. If I remember right, there it is. Yep, big circle building. So this also provides religion, which is going to be a lot more to do, actually, which is going to be annoying. Let's see, looking at this now, 25 marble. Okay, so we're going to need a sculptor, but it's not going to be that bad. Money-wise, it might be a little difficult, but I think our trade, if we keep these trades, I think we're set, you know? Because we have 150, so that should be good. I do want to increase my trade power so we can actually start buying bronze and then getting, you know, the equipment that we need. I think it's these guys. Let's find out really quick. We're gonna find bronze, and of course it's no one near our area. Surprisingly, this mountain doesn't have any bronze, but this random little city-state does. So we, I was hoping we could possibly attack them, but we're gonna have to trade with them and their enemies. This game makes it really hard to do that. Okay. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Like, there's not that many people up here, and this is the only guy, so... Or... trying to think of what we could do here. That's 4 trade power, so we're gonna have to increase that regardless, so that's gonna suck. I could try to go for a Grand Stoa or something, but... Ooh, Glorious Stoa would be pretty fun to get. We could possibly get that, too. I never made one, so it would be pretty nice to get that. So that could be a focus for us, is to get this. Welcome newcomers. Increase the families. Of course they do. What can we do here? We could just make another townhouse. Make that happen. Let's see here. I want to be careful here, but I think this might work. If we just kind of... No. Gonna have to do it like this. Yeah, something like that might work, or we could just do it like this and just have one road. But could we do it like this? That might work. Kind of don't want to do that either. Kind of want to get them close by this guy so they at least have some happiness. So, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I was hoping we can actually get it like close to that guy over there. It's right out of its range. That's annoying. Let's see here. We can just put this guy... Oh, wow. Okay. Kind of trying to figure out where I can put this guy so he has happiness. I guess we could just put him here. Yeah, we could just put him here or something. Get him out of the way. It's going to look a little weird, but that's fine. Not my problem. And we're going to have to start really... Oh, what the... Oh, okay. Yeah, we got that out of the way, so that's why they're happy. Okay, so we got that out of the way and got 11 families. We're gonna have to try to build the bottom one first and then work on the other two. The wood is gonna happen automatically, but oh my god, our resources are amazing. Let's see, could we actually just buy olives at this point? We cannot. That is amazing. What about wheat? We can buy wheat from people. Let's go. 12 a year. Not bad, actually. So we could buy wheat from these guys, and that would be one of our consumption goods out of the way, so I wouldn't really complain about that, but we do need more olives, which does suck. I might as well just start building more olive farms to get it out of the way. So get you right about here. Get you going. It is pretty far away, but that's fine. As long as they're getting it done, it works out. Okay, so I didn't realize this, so of course got tea, came back, and I guess I missed something, but there's a hostile army going towards us, so that is amazing. Alright, so I don't know who it is, right? But we can start making defenses pretty quickly is what I'm going to assume. So I'm going to assume they're coming from the bottom over here. So what we can do is build the tower and we can hold off behind it or at least near it. Yeah, we're going to try to put it up over here. So this seems like it's going to go up over here. So we're going to put it right about here just in case. That would be a good area. And it's going to be away from, you know, of course, a building. So we're going to try to make this one built really quickly. And they are coming from the corner like I was correct. I don't know who we're up against or we are fighting. So let's try to, you know, select all bickering families. Oh, it's the same people. Oh, yeah, we're gonna get that out of the way. And we're still trading with them too. So once we win this, fuck. All right. So they are coming in. Let's see here. Let's get these. Oh, excuse me. Let's get these guys in order here so we can actually prepare to defend ourselves, because I didn't expect to do this already. And, alright, we actually have a lot of spearmen, so we actually do have quite an advantage here. It's a pretty good amount of them too. And gonna do something like that. So let's see what we're working with here. They're gonna be in a line. Alright, oh, they already have some hoplites, but I think we do outnumber them. We definitely do outnumber them by a lot. Alright, so I see 4, 6, 7, 8. We definitely have more than 8. Oh yeah, we definitely do. Hey guys, can we finish this building like now, please and thank you? Because they're like right there, but I think we can actually just take them out. The hoplites might be taken out really early. Oh yeah, okay, so we got them out of the way really quickly. Let's move them in here, and alright, good. Move them in, and move them in again. Alright, so just move in. I don't care, just take them out. Alright, perfect. We pretty much just wiped them out. So we're gonna withdraw here. We have about 8 troops, and how many do they have? Oh my god, could we win this if we just like withdraw, right? Could we? Could we? I don't want to be aggressive here, but could we win this? Oh, yes, we're gonna make the move. If we fail, we fail. If we win, we get wheat or meat. One of those two. I don't care, actually, because they wanted to attack me, so it's their problem now. Okay, so we're gonna buy wheat from these guys, and we're just gonna, like, just take the grain, you know, just take it and leave. I'm not gonna say much on that one. Yeah, I think that's a better option here. And we could also buy from, well, actually, no, we can't buy from those guys, but there's options here that we can choose from. So if we win this, we can get grain or meat. I think grain would be a good one, and we can overproduce our grain, so then we can have a pigsty, and then, oh my god, we can really just have a great old time. But I feel like that would be a good idea to start right now, but let's see here. Pigsty. Let's get this. Ooh, opinion increase. That's what I thought. What do I want to put these? I kind of want to put these down over here with it. I don't think it would be close to them. Yeah, it wouldn't be really that close. So, okay, so we definitely have a ways to go. So we can definitely put them right about here. I'll put them down here, actually. I'll put one down here. So it's going to be 12 a year. Victory. Let's go. We got a victory. That was great. All right, so we're going to... Oh, that's 20 wheat? Oh my god, we are good, actually. We don't even need this guy anymore. I'll just take it. I'll just take the... Oh my god, okay. So that's a very big win. A very big city just pretty much fell to us. That is crazy work here. I feel like a champ. Oh, we got one addition out of the way. We got the wood, so that's really good. So we're actually going to cancel that wood trade now, and I think our next plan is to... Where is he? Where is he? I think we can do it. So let's send a gift. That's going to hurt us a little bit, but that's fine. I'm going to do this because I'm also going to try to get a... Oh, we got the road standards down. All right, perfect. So we're going to try to get the... What was it? This one out of the way. Oh wow, this is a big chonker. I was hoping we could actually put it with everyone, but I don't think that's happening. So we can put this guy over here, I think. Yeah, we can put this guy like right in here, and then that should be good. I don't plan on building more. If I do build more in here, then it is what it is. And then of course I have this ready for whenever we need to. We could try to sell meat. That could be an option, I think. Could we? No, I think everyone pretty much has meat. Yeah, Oreos. Okay, I don't know why that's so funny. I kind of want to play as an Oreo now. All right, so let's get this guy trade, and now we have bronze, so that's going to be pretty big for us. So what we're going to do is try to set up a plague. Well, that's freaking great. Okay. I'm gonna try and let's see if I can now swear this video too. That's gonna be interesting. So let's try to get armor. So let's find the armor really quick. I think he's right here. Perfect. And then what we can do is set this guy up right about here, and then we can kind of just build a road and just do something like that. Perfect. And there we go. So everything's going pretty well. We're gonna get another ambition out of the way, and then we have two more two more families to get out of the way, and then we should be good. Now, this is going to be pretty quick, so I think what I'm going to do is survive a little bit longer as a smaller city-state, and then maybe go a little bit on the defensive. I wanted to be a little bit more passive, but just to kind of spruce things up, I want to, do a little bit more. So, they have a 4 military? Oh my god. We definitely need to put those guys down. I'm gonna try to... Oh my god, the amount of private funds we have is insane because we just have so much going on. We haven't even touched it. Oh my god, I wish I had the authority just to convert it. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, a lot of things are going in our favor. We had a rough start, but we're actually, making it work. Who dares? Who dares ask me? Whoa, 483. Who is this person? I feel like... Oh, wait a minute. I've seen them before. Where are they? Okay, that's interesting. Where are they? I thought I saw them... Oh, here they are. Oh, frick. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a level... That's a military level 8 up there. Okay. We're military level 5, right? We're gonna get up there. We're just still level 5, so damn. Okay. What are we gonna do here? So they would appear from up over here. We could try to get another tower and get them placed over here. Wow, that's gonna be super unfortunate, but we can definitely do something by playing it right about here, and then that would definitely get them. But yeah, we're definitely going to place this bad boy right here, give us all the defenses we need, and oh my god, this is going to be great. Yeah, so we have about 1 full squadron, 2 full squadrons of hoplites, so they're going to be up front. We could try to make allies with someone, but oh wow, you guys really hate me, don't you? Guys, god, please, don't do that. Alright, so I'm just going to prepare for like an attack from them. Can we offer alliance? What if we send you... Oh, send gift. I think we might be able to be allies with them, and then if we become allies with them, what we could do is we could do militarism. That is a possibility if we're going to raid other people. But, okay, Grift appreciated. Offer alliance. Please be my ally and send someone over. I think they might. They might send someone over if you are potentially getting raided. I'm not sure, but let's hope they first accept it, because we're going to use them as a meat shield. Oh, they are. And oh my god, it does work. Oh my god, yes. And they're sending 2 people. Oh my god, you guys are legendary. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so this is going to be a great fight. I can't wait. We're going to select them all and put them in where we need to. Okay, so this is almost done, which is great. They're definitely coming up here. They have to. And then what we're going to have to do is put our hoplites out front. Oh wow, they might not make it in time. But anyway, let's pause here. 50 soldiers, and let's see what we got here. So we're gonna have to hold off down here, I believe. I don't think we... Oh, we can. All right, so we can hold them off up here. We're gonna use those guys as meat shields. Oh, they're coming in right now. Okay, so they're moving in like that. All right, so we're gonna keep you over here. We're gonna keep them kind of spread out, so they can fight the hoplites whenever they arrive. And we're gonna keep these guys up by the tower, because the tower is definitely gonna help us when we're gonna be fighting these guys. We're gonna need one person up front, and we're gonna need a squadron of hoplites in the back, and then you back there too. And then yeah, just keep them all up over here, because we have the high field advantage. And then these guys are gonna be coming in late, but they, just in case, we can still put them back here, just in case we are losing the fight. But we might have this. It's going to be a little tricky, though. All right, move in. Uh-oh. Move in, guys. Move in, please. All right, so they're taking them out. Good. All right, good. Move back. Fall back. We're going to try to just snipe them. Uh-oh. That... I didn't know they were still fighting. Okay, that's not good. So pretty much all our guys are down, and we're going to start pushing in now. Push in. There we go. Good. And perfect. We won. Holy shit. But we are now losing control of them, which is not good. Oh, I didn't mean to swear, but we're now losing. So that is really not good here. We lost a lot of people, though, which is kind of interesting. So we're going to need this one, centralization. And that's going to lose 2 military power, which would be helpful. We're going to need that as quickly as possible, which we can get right now. And hopefully we can get enough military to hold them, because that fight really screwed us, but that barely hurt them. Oh my god, they only lost 3 military from that. Ah, that's gonna be annoying. Alright, so we got the second ambition out of the way, which is great, and now we have to wait for this to be built. So I'm trying to get this monument out of the way because it is one of our demands, and I feel like we could do it and get it out of the way, but, you know, of course, no one wants to work, so what we're going to be doing is fixing that and making people, or pretty much getting more people, which is great. Now, everything's pretty good, haven't gotten attacked yet. I'm just kind of making sure all my logistics are fine. Our olive press is a little iffy because of our population, or lack of population, being able to work. So we're going to try to fix that by getting all these going. Our money has been a little low, and it makes sense because we pretty much haven't really been doing anything except for buying bronze and really focusing on busting up our military, which we're currently at a military strength of 6, which means we can definitely hold down these guys up over here if they do make another attempt, since we do have a tower here. And if they do try to attack again, I might even place another tower, but this time down here, so we have more defensive capabilities. Because if it's just going to be me defending myself till I can finish all these, then bring it on. I will slaughter you guys repeatedly on the same field. I'll even build some statues over here just to mock them or something, but hopefully we can get these guys going. Sculptor. Oh, wait a minute. Are we going to get one? Okay, I think I'm going to have to do a request, like high request on someone working here, because it's kind of insane the fact we don't have it down yet, and we need it now. So hopefully we can get it. Come on, bronze product. Please tell me it's one of you guys. Come on, you? No, it's not you. I need someone. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now we have people working on it, which is good. And then we're going to need that right down over here. I do have this as highest priority, and this one is not, so we can actually get this monument out of the way once it is built. Come on, just get it out of the way, guys. I want to see this as a win here. Also, I'm really happy the way this, like, whole little city is turning out. And oh my god, it's gonna be here. Can we beat the clock? Oh yeah, we definitely can beat the clock. And come on, where are you? There we go. Finally got that one out of the way. Thank Christ. All right. So now they're building another one, which means we need about three more marble, and then we're done with this one, and then we have all the ambitions. And I think what I'm going to do after this is continue playing, because someone made in my comments, it would I just knocked off my chapstick. It would be pretty nice if we can keep playing for as long as possible. So I think what I'm going to do is just build upon it, and, you know, just keep going for a little bit longer, and then, of course, dedicate a video later on, I think next week, depending on how everything goes with graduation and how busy I am, and, you know, upload it next week is the plan. If not, maybe the week after, but it's definitely gonna happen, and it might be quite a long video, so maybe like an hour, maybe to 2 hours, depending on how things go. Okay, so I got another policy going, and that was the trade policy, so now we can start trading with more people. And of course, I do not want to trade my marble. And do we need to trade? Yeah, we can still trade for that. Okay, we're at military strength 7, which is perfect. Oh my god, this guy, I hate you so much. We're never going to be able to fight this guy again unless he attacks us, so we're not going to even deal with that. We could also trade to this guy and increase our money that way, but let's see what we can do here. So we're always having problems with olives. We are currently in a drought, so I want to buy more olives. We could buy from you. Let's do that so we actually fix our olives, and then we could build another building, and then we could try to get some fish. So how are you doing? You look like a very vulnerable person. Oh, we don't have enough trade power. Oh, so that sounded so horrible to say. I should maybe watch what I say, because that sounded so bad. Okay, so I think what I want to do is trade for fish in the future. I can't trade from that guy. You're pretty far away. You're also pretty far away. We would have to increase our trade power and then also trade range. So that will be out of the question. We can't trade for that. What about fabric? No one's buying that, it seems like. Okay, what about pottery? Okay. Okay, how much would it give us? 8 a year, and it would be 2. That would work. You also are decent, so that'd be 16. That would actually work out for us if we can actually get these 2 trades and we do build more. So let's, yeah, I think we may as well do that trade now. Get that one so we can start getting that stocked up. And then see here, I don't want to, I mean, we could just stop trading this. Well, actually, no, we can stop exporting. So we're fine, somewhat. Our military strength is fine, right? Yeah, it's pretty fine. We only need like 3 more, so I'm gonna let this keep going, and then once we're done getting everyone to hoplites, we're gonna stop trading bronze because no one should dare attack us then, and then we're gonna start trading pottery to these 2, and then we can keep playing a little bit longer and try to build up a little bit more down here because our goods should be, you know, good. It's kind of funny how that works out. Oh yeah, okay, so this is done and all our ambitions are finished. So as you can see, there's a theater here. So I decided not to do the pottery and I decided to go for athletics instead. So we're going to be trying to make a theater and really kind of, you know, just really make our little city-state more like a city-state, you know? And hopefully this does not increase our military, which I don't think it would. Yeah, it wouldn't. So our, you know, our religion is just perfect. That's all I'm gonna say. Now we do have a lot of debt. Do I need anything here? 20% output. We don't really need to worry about that. We could do militarism, but we don't really need to do that. So I'm not gonna focus on that. We could do that. I don't think so. Learning centers. Don't really need that. Elite tax. We could do that. It could gain us more money. But demand, no way. You are, no way. Okay, this guy, we are, oh, we can't do it. There we go. Really fix that one. All right, so okay, yeah, so I did cancel our little pottery thing because I was like, oh, why do I need to do pottery when I could just make athletics? Yes. And now we have this guy again coming over. So we're definitely ready for these guys. Hopefully the armor is actually ready for them. Oh shoot, we're actually being attacked here. Oh. Wow. Okay. Wait, do we not have wait, what happened to our ally? Wait, are we not allies with that guy anymore? What happened to him? I thought we had an ally. Well, oh, he is an ally. Okay, so is he gonna be sending reinforcements or not? Because you kind of need to do it now, buddy, if you're gonna be sending reinforcements. But let's get this bad boy up over here. Yeah, we can move him back over here. Yeah, because then they would attack a little farther out. Actually, yeah, we can move them right about here, and then that should be good. Let's do something like this, and then let's get ready to rumble. Oh boy, I wasn't paying attention and they're already here. So we're going to have to really prepare this. So they are, oh boy, I think they already know. So we're going to try to get these guys in line immediately. So when they're pushing up, we should be ready. Let's get these guys here. We do have some spear troops, surprisingly, actually. We have some spear troops, but let's get them all up over here. That's an archer. I don't know what you're doing here. Let's push them up here because they do have a height advantage. So do something like that. They're coming in from the back. They are far away, so they're basically reinforcements, which is fine, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but they're gonna immediately go into position. I wish this was built almost immediately, but it's not. Oh, get you back down over here. And then we should be good when they start moving in. Alright, so this guy is going to get immediately slaughtered. And then here comes the big fight. Oh my god, they are going at it. Okay, move in. Oh my god, we actually have an army here still. Wait, withdraw. How many people died? Wait. Wait. 50. Wait, what? Wait. Did no one... Wait. Did only like 3 people die? No way. Oh, I just cracked my fingers. Oh, it would be uncertain. Okay. We still have a military might of 7. Ooh, you are so lucky, buddy. I would end this video by taking you out, but you are... Ooh, you are so lucky. Ooh, oh yeah. So once this is up and running, oh my god. If they attack again, it's game over for him. I want him to attack me now because every time they attack me, I always picture a great counterattack like we did down here. It's always great when that happens. And I think that happened last video too. So, oh my god, power to whatever we are called. I am not going to say that word because someone's going to try to, you know, prove like say how to say it in chat. But, oh well. Let's just finish this off and then maybe go to bed. Oh boy. Alright, so this building is finally going to finish. We had no more attacks, thank Christ, and for some reason they aren't really putting the gear for the spearmen here. So, it's an oh well on that one, but this one is finally going to finish after we almost got besieged and utterly annihilated that guy. Yeah, his military is back up, so I am not going to trade to him because I know for a fact what's going to happen if I do that. Anyway, as you can see, it is now done. We have it finished. So I would say this is a good stopping point. Ooh, what a good thumbnail right here. This is a really good stopping point. This was just such a fight just to survive as a small city state. I would not say this is one you should be doing. It's not greatly recommended unless it's like a hard thing, and I feel like it should be saying that because honestly being threatened immediately by this guy who's aggressive and like bigger, you know, city states, it's definitely a challenge and definitely something to do, but it's like if you don't know what you're doing, this right here is going to be hard to achieve because you're just going to be attacked, you're going to be paying tribute, and you're going to have to work around that, so it's a mess. Anyway, we did it. So we survived, got all 3 ambitions, and then we even took over one of the bigger areas around here, and which is kind of funny, the fact they wanted to attack me and then I countered, and it was just so great because now they're just giving me wheat. Getting one of my consumption goods out of the way is just a great feeling. I even put some decorations here because I felt a little goofy. So this is what we have, and oh my god. And if you reach the end, like I said, gonna be making a longer video next week. Gonna be playing as long as we can possibly, or to a point where we're just invincible, kind of like what we are right now, somewhat with these guys, I think. But if we do continue to play, I'm definitely going to be expanding and going to definitely take over almost everyone. This might be a good one to do, but I also might want to do as another smaller city state and see how well that goes. So have a good night, everyone, and see you guys in the next maybe 2 days. And also congratulations to me for graduating.